Hello, everyone. If you like what I'm doing here, please consider subscribing, liking, and commenting. It would really help the channel out quite a bit. Thank you very much. Alrighty, Graveyard Talkers, and welcome to another episode of Graveyard Talking. I'm your host, Randy. Today we're coming to you from St. Joseph's Cemetery in Ida, Michigan, headed down towards the Ohio state line. As I told you in one of my earlier videos, St. Joseph cemeteries are all over the place in Monroe County. All belongs to one parish. And here we are. I don't know when. If you look way in the background there, you'll see some really old monuments. I'm not quite sure what the age on those are. I'll put the earliest burial date up. It's still an active cemetery. I attended a funeral here not all that long ago. And as you can see by the flags are whipping around like crazy. So I am sitting in my car. There's my hand. I'm sitting in my car with the door open so that one, the wind is not bothering the microphone, and two, the wind doesn't blow the stand over because yeah, it's pretty light. So I don't know much about anyone here or the numbers or anything else, but what I do know is there's a lot of spirits here, and I'm hoping that the spirits are in a talkative mood. So to the spirits, my name is Randy. We're here to talk to you to get your story. In my hand, I have two devices, and for those of you who don't know what they are, the other spirits here can tell you that they will not harm you. In my right hand, I have a cell phone, a telephone that's wireless. It goes over the air now instead of with wires to your house. And in my left hand, I have a speaker like you would have on your car. Again, for those spirits here that do not know what these are, the other spirits can tell you, and they will let you know that these will not hurt you. These will not harm you. I'm not here to hurt you. This is a no judgment zone. All we want to do is get your story about being a spirit. We are all curious, those who watch my channel, like a oh, call it a movie, call it a stage play. We're all curious what it is going to be like once we cross over and we become spirits. So with that, if any of you have any questions for me or would like to say something to me, I would be glad to hear it. With me, I have a sheet of paper, and on it I have 35 questions. I also have some paper that's colored blue, green, pink. I'll give you all the colors in a little bit. And if you like, you can tell me a color, but don't do it till I tell you. You give me a color and I'll read you the question on that. So from here, we'll start the session. Again, my name is Randy. Hello to all the spirits in St. Joseph Cemetery. All right, I heard somebody telling probably his wife he missed her. That I miss you. I'm assuming it's a her. And who was that who said they missed you? And would you like to Would you like to talk a little bit about it? One of the couples that are buried here was a man, early 2000, late 90s, who was in a car accident. And then not long after, his wife passed away. Now they're buried behind the camera on the other side of the cemetery. That's you. I heard somebody say, that's me. What is your first name? I forget your first name. What is your first name?
Well, you know,
Well, I don't know, but I'll look. There was a lot of responses in there. Now, I don't know about many people here. I know there's a lot of veterans here. I believe there's at least one police officer here. Who is the police officer? Your dad. And what was your dad's name? All right. So for those, and I thank you for coming back with that, but for those who are here, the people who are interested in spirits would like to know what's it like when you became a spirit. When you passed away, did you immediately become a spirit? Did you hover over your body? Did you look at yourself? Did you wonder what was going on? What was the process you went through when you became a spirit?
no. Steps were like it.
I heard it was hell, but and then someone said prove it earlier. So we don't have to prove it. This is no place to prove it. We're not worried about you proving anything. We just want to hear from your perspective on what happened.
Not just
All right, here's somebody said they were scared. Scared. Someone called for Jan. Um, so there is a spirit out there named Mary Ellen and Michael and Walter. I don't know of a Jan, but if you're scared, they certainly can help you.
think remember
All right, so I heard Michael. Michael, are you able to help the spirit that is scared? Now, Michael is one that I believe looks over me, and I believe he follows me from place to place. And that's okay, Michael, for you to follow me from place to place. But if you can help somebody uh, cross over, go into the light, whatever is the correct term, um, to help that spirit, I would appreciate it. And I do have one question to ask Michael, because I think Michael's got a sense of humor. Michael, have you had your daily dose of chicken today? Watch it. So, Michael, does it offend you that that I was kidding around with you, or is that okay?
Granny reads very efficient. It's with a
I heard something about being more efficient. Maybe it's more efficient if I don't kid around. So I'll ask a couple times, as we go on, and if Michael doesn't want me to kid around, then I won't kid around. But he was talking about chicken, so I like chicken, is what he used to say.
Good. I
Alrighty, and with that, I have got a question sheet of answers from one or questions from 1 through 35. If you all would like to give me a number from 1 to 35, I will read the question and we'll listen for your response. So you need to come through in a really loud, clear voice so I can hear the number. A number 1 through 35. 1. Okay, I heard 1 and then I heard 8 right off the bat. So we can do 1 and we can do 8. So 1, well, I asked this question the other day. I'll ask it in a little bit different way. Do you still hate as a spirit? When you become a spirit, do you still hate people, hate things?
something what with a that is
Okay, I heard a few things there. So, again, as a spirit, do you hate people? Do you hate things? Do you hate the way things are going? Do you have bad days? Do you have bad days and just hate the day? When you wake up in the morning or whatever you do as a spirit, when your new day starts, do you just sometimes hate?
well really just my what
This is Mike. All right. And I heard not really, and I heard this is Mike. Mike, did you have something to say?
I'm stuck. Like, you
All right, Mike, did you hear the spirit that said that they were stuck? Are you able to help that spirit?
moving on.
All right. And I heard we'll see. So the second question was number 8. And that question was, how hard is it for you as a spirit to talk to me through this spirit box so that I can hear you? How hard is it? Does it tire you out? I heard terrible. It wore me out.
Like I was
Call it even. And then I also heard Mary Ellen in there. Mary Ellen. Uh, Michael's here. And we got a spirit that is stuck, another spirit that's terrified. Are you here to help them?
you are don't just is one thing. Different.
Well, Mary Ellen, you must be a busy spirit because you're everywhere, and every place I go, and the other spirit box talkers who do this, you pop up. So you must be a very busy spirit.
Even people would survive. There.
Alrighty, and then I'm going to go on to my colors here. And so, just so everybody knows, I have, what colors do I have here? I have green, I have pink, I have yellow, I have red, I have blue, and I have purple. Green, yellow, red, blue, pink, and purple. What color would you like to pick? And then I will read you that question on that color. It is on paper. It's those colors that are on paper: red, blue, green, yellow, purple, and pink. All right, so 3 times I heard a version of blue. Did you all want me to pick, did all the spirits want me to pick the color blue and ask the question from blue? Blue, there we go. Okay, I heard blue. There we go. I heard blue loud and clear. So I'll pull out the blue sheet, and the question is simple. How do you feel? To the spirits today, how do you feel? How do you feel today? How do you feel being a spirit? Please help something out. And I heard somebody wanted purple. I promise you, you come to me the next time and yell out purple, and I hear you, we'll do purple. So, how do you feel? How do you feel about being a spirit? How do you feel about meeting up with people who were living when you passed away, and now they become spirits? Or how did you feel about when you became a spirit and you met your ancestors who had gone before you and they were already spirits?
That really
Is there a waiting period from the time that the time that you pass away till you become a spirit? And then is there a waiting time for when you become a spirit? Do you either ascend to hell, or ascend to heaven, or descend to hell? Alrighty, and then I guess my last question would be, do you have to stay in whatever plane you're in right now? If you're not in heaven, you're not in hell. Maybe you are, I don't know. But do you have to stay on this same plane, or are you allowed to go to heaven, to hell, anytime that you would like? that's going to do it for us today. As I always say, if you're here for me, you're here for the wrong reason. You're here to listen to what they have to say. It's not what I have to say. What I have to say is not important. And with that, I'll see you on the next one.